Yo, what up, guys? Welcome to the Anime Kingdom discussion and review. This one is on episode 2 of Seiken Tsukai No World Break. And this episode was actually really good. I really enjoyed it. Had a lot of action and a lot of things that we actually like. I learned a lot from this episode about like pretty much who Moroha is. We pretty much find out that he actually has more than one like ancestor, one past soul kind of thing. And this happens, but not so often. And we pretty much see him. We meet the principal, and we also get meet this kind of lolly character. As you can see, we got Lolly in here. She kisses him to give him mana and stuff, and a whole bunch of that kind of stuff. After that, Shizuno and Moroha actually get accepted into this thing called the Strikers, and they also get bumped up to rank C, which is like I guess really good. And pretty much the strikers he gets a big pay for his scholarship, and also they're like a reserve thing to the white knights, and also after the school they get to go straight into the white knights. So that's pretty interesting. It's like a big like a reserve kind of group for the white knights, which is pretty big, obviously, that those two would be able to join. And pretty much in this episode later on, it's actually before that, Sasuke tries to get in. She asked, but he won't let her. So it's kind of sad. She's sad, but in the end, everything starts to go, a lot better. In the fact that later on, Shizuno and Satsuki go to the mall. Hang. Pretty much, Satsuki asks her to come to help her get a gift for Moroha, since he congratulated him on joining the Strikers and becoming rank C. But during that time, all of a sudden, boom! This huge snake thing comes out of the water, which ends up being like a Hydra like thing because it has like multiple heads and can, turn you to stone. That thing is pretty dang crazy. Like, what the heck? Even the strikers at first, when they found out about it, because Shizuno contacted the school and the strikers and, everything. Um, the lead guy of the strikers, who actually ends up being the brother of that guy they beat in the last time, which is pretty interesting. He says that that thing is like a super high level beast, metaphysical is what they call it, and that they would need like 100 of people to join to go in. And he pretty much tells Moroha, you understand, right? To which Moroha remembers back when his mom and dad, I guess, went to the hospital. I guess something happened to them, and he offers to give the doctor his blood, but he's too young, and he says, "Sorry, you understand, right?" And this time, Moroha's not having any of this, so pretty much like slaps his hand out and goes to save them. To also, which we find out that Shizuno is actually the witch of the Netherworld, which is a pretty interesting like thing. And we've seen her; she uses a bunch of spells, like freezing spells. After that, all of a sudden, Moroha comes to save the day, of course, but he still can't beat that thing because it's super strong, obviously. But we find out that him and Shizuno actually have a past too together, and that Moroha's this is his other, besides being, with Satsuki, that ancestor. He has another ancestor, and pretty much he uses this dark magic power, like super high level dark magic, and is able to destroy the beast, the metaphysical, and pretty much in the end, Satsuki is awarded. She's allowed to join the Strikers because of her braveness and fight for justice to save everyone. And that's pretty much the end. Good ending to that. We also Moroha asks Shizuno what were we in their past, to which he says she'll tell him later. That I cannot wait to figure out, because that is it like kind of a love romance thing too, probably because it's a harem thing from the looks of it. But yeah, like I cannot wait for the next episode. That episode was actually really action packed, really cool. I know this one kind of seems like Moroha just coming stronger, stronger, stronger out of nowhere, but it like one of those kind of main characters. But it's actually not like he starts off super weak and he comes super strong. It actually has a bunch of ancestors, so he's actually really already strong. He's just learning about everything all of a sudden, and yeah, it's pretty good episode. I really enjoyed this episode, and if you guys have any comments, any questions, feel free to comment below. Anything you want to talk about that I missed maybe in the episode, comment that below as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom discussion and review. Till next time, guys. See ya.